Today was a much better day. I think we were sitting in this room yesterday. We talked about what the expectations were and what we thought was going to happen, and that was the kind of performance that we anticipated these guys going out and doing. We believe on any given day these guys have the ability to go out and perform at an elite level, and I thought 1 through 9 and really 1 through 27 and then some, they performed extremely well today. Preparing themselves, showing energy, having fun, and going out there and competing every inning. First inning, we score 4 right out the gate. San Diego has an offense where they will hit and run, they will put themselves in motion and try to put pressure on the defense. But scoring 4 in the first and then 2 more and then 2 more, I mean, it makes it hard for them to play that game. And so our guys went out, had a great plan, and executed it early and often. The solid pitching performance for Phoenix, rebounding from his last outing. We saw him do that last time he had a bad outing. He got back up, got back on the mound, performed extremely well, and then Townsend closing it out and finishing the game was a very strong performance and put us in a good position with our bullpen tomorrow.
Questions?
The defensive play tonight, as good as I've seen all season. Some impressive double plays, but just really solid all the way around. What do you think of the way the team backed up your pitching tonight?
That's what we expect all the time. We turned, I think, 3 double plays, 1 from Forrester, a couple up the middle. Phoenix was getting some action as well and made a good decision to run the ball over to first. We saw another gem from Townsend. He bobbled it and then didn't give up on it, continued to lunge down and give a nice little flip to first, fired the guys up. Melton covered a lot of ground out in center field as well. We have an outfield that does that. It covers a ton of ground. They're in tune on every pitch. We have an infield that really wants it. And I thought today the confidence they were playing with was at a much higher level as opposed to, worrying or thinking or trying. We were just going out there and doing today. But that's, again, what we expect every day because they are highly capable.
Mick, how important is it from your perspective that you guys answered the shaky performance yesterday with such a strong performance today?
Yeah, I mean, obviously in a regional, you start 2-0, you're in the driver's seat. Everyone had, whoever wins tomorrow is going to come back and play us after a long first game. So, starting off 2-0 is important. Yesterday I feel like we played tight. As a group, I feel like we felt the pressure of postseason a little bit. And we came back, played loose today, played free, played the way we can. So yeah, it's extremely important. It just sets a lot of momentum, playing loose in the postseason and not playing tight 2 games in a row.
Maybe in hindsight, it might not be the worst thing yesterday to have that kind of experience.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we had to battle through some really high stress innings. No one wants to start the tournament 0-1. It puts you in a really bad spot. So, but the fact that we battled through that, dealt with some adversity, first game, came back, able to save some pitching today with Brock and Fenn going 9 innings, 2 arms. So yeah, it's absolutely not a bad thing, and being able to respond absolutely helps us in the future.
Coach, you had mentioned having fun and the Bazana homer. You guys stuffed in there coming in. Lead me through that. Who came up with it? Whose idea was that? I don't know. One of you guys.
I don't
Just kind of happened.
Yeah, I don't know who started it. Someone just came out and said, "Let's silent treatment. No one say anything to him." And so that's kind of how it started. And everyone's like, "All right," and kind of spread through the dugout.
It spread pretty quick. As soon as it happened, it spread pretty quick.
I saw it. I was like,
Jake, we talked to you in Scottsdale after you had a couple hits, and I think it was the first game. You said that felt like kind of a momentum builder for you. Obviously, yesterday you were on base all day. Today, a couple hits, and then Gretler and Dernetti as well. How are you guys feeling at the in the bottom third of the lineup right now with how you've played the last couple of days?
I think just keep trusting our work, what we've been doing all year, in and out of practice, fall ball, everything. Eventually those things are going to start falling. Like Brett's hit balls hard all season, hasn't had much to show for it. So he's had 4 or 5 big hits this weekend, and I got one to fall in the first inning, which is a big one, and got some runs. But I thought we played a complete game, first inning to the 9th inning, putting up runs, keeping pressure on the entire time, and not really giving in at all to their bullpen.
Have you ever seen a guy score from first on a strikeout before?
I just did. Yeah, that was the first for me. Well, it's funny because like he had his 3-2 count. You're anticipating he's going on the pitch, so he's going to have a little bit of a late jump so that he's not getting picked off, staying out of double play, and it was quite a late jump. He did a good job making sure he didn't get picked. It almost turned into a late delay steal. Caught everyone else off guard, including me. And as the catcher went to go throw and no one was there, like, what's going to happen? And Ryan's bringing him on into third. Travis had his head, poking out to outfield, and he explained it all to us in the dugout, a million miles an hour, how he typically talks in loud, so I'm sure all of you could have heard it too. And he was like, as soon as he threw it to the middle, I was going the whole way. And but he's just very aware. I mean, you see sometimes having that aggressive mentality can get you into some trouble. But you have to go through those experiences to understand what you can and can't do. And obviously that was something that created a ton of energy for everyone in the dugout. And the next guy wants to do something as well. Shoot, if he can go out and do something like that, what can I do? If it's I may not be as fast as him, but if I can get a ball in dirt read and get to second, is that going to change the momentum here? Yeah, in our favor. So all those big moments when a guy's playing with heads up. I remember last year, Forrester, guy threw a ball to the backstop. He took off down to first for ball 4 and rounded and went to third because the guy took his time going and getting it. And that was just a huge, you earn so much respect for playing heads up baseball like that. But that was a fun moment.
Duke, how would you just describe the position you guys are in? Won your first 2 games. That team, Vanderbilt, someone's got to play twice tomorrow to beat you. Just sum up where you guys are at right now.
I think we learned the hard way last year, losing that first game, having to win 5 in a row. So like Wade said, we're in the driver's seat right now. Team's got to come out and win tomorrow morning, and then we got fresh pitching. We got Kamats ready to go tomorrow and come out with the same energy and confidence like we did today. And will you watch that first game? Will you ignore it, like at home or
They're gonna be doing homework.
This
guy's
not doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, my house will probably be watching it.
Yeah.
We'll have it on. But we obviously got to hit and get ready for the game, so it'll probably be off by the 6th inning, 5th inning.
Did you watch today? Same thing?
Yeah, same thing. I probably watched the first 5 innings, then took off in the field.
Yeah.